GP. 2 letters. They represent passion, dedication, talent, and enthusiasm. For 4 months, teenagers worked day after day within the walls of Guilderland High School. For 4 months, this hard-working troupe makes sacrifices and practices tirelessly until opening night. But what goes into putting a musical together? There are so many moving parts that make a production of this scale and quality possible.
Well, the musical is lots of singing, dancing, and acting. You have to combine all three, otherwise you don't have a musical, you have a play, or a choir, or just dancing. You need to have all three in order for there to be a musical.
To see this, we go inside to witness the foundation of GP. Rehearsal.
I feel fine. Higher, higher, like my morning sky. Burning love, you keep on burning, burning me right up. You keep on burning, burning love. It's coming close and the flames are licking my body.
A singing rehearsal starts out with a nice warm-up so that everyone can feel comfortable with their voices and be ready to sing. And then we jump right into it just because time is so limited for the show. So we want to learn as much as we can, as quickly as we can, and make sure our parts are nice and solid. So we kind of jump from song to song, normally start with the ensemble songs and then go on to the solo lead songs. This show, we've started out a lot of ensemble things, and we still continue to work on ensemble things, but there's also a lot of solo parts. But there's also a lot of parts, not necessarily one lead part. So I think that also gives more people time to shine and everything. But there's also a lot of songs that have almost like background singers, we call it, which isn't a bad thing, but a lot of that the ensemble needs to be singing from either backstage or wherever they're at on stage. Well, when we're learning the songs, we go over part by part so that each part feels solid, and then we kind of, as time goes on and we play through and sing through our songs, I ask for feedback and I say who needs what part and who needs help on which, and we kind of break it down from there. Or if I'm listening and I hear a part struggling with something, then we'll go back over it. So only singing rehearsals. They go up until about February break, I would say, just because that's the point that we're working in the auditorium and putting staging and choreography and singing together. So I would say about then, unless we need a little bit of touch up here and there, and then we'll kind of head back over to the choir room. How many songs are there in the show? There's a lot. There's, I believe, 40 something. I don't know. There's a lot of little numbers, big numbers, so it's a mix. So that's why it seems like there's so much, but there is a lot of singing in the show. Some of the rhythm things and some of them have been a challenge, and maybe some of the interesting chords, but other than that, everyone's picked it up pretty well. So I think some of the bigger numbers, like Come On Everybody, took a little bit more time than others. This show is kind of like a grease field set in the 50s, so it's very different from what we did in the past, like Phantom of the Opera and all those type of shows. But it's also got this rock and roll feel, and it's very fun. It's music people know and love. It's all Elvis tunes. So I think that's what kind of gives the students kind of like a little bit of like gung-ho about it too. And I think they like it, and it's fun. It's upbeat. There's not many points of the show that are slow songs.
Like all the music is Elvis music, from like All Shook Up to Blue Suede Shoes to Little Less Conversation, and it's basically like it's based on a Shakespearean play, so it's almost like a love circle, you know, people are falling in love with each other.
This show is a lot more demanding vocally because you don't want to be operatic in your voice, you don't want to sing like you would normal choir music, but then again you don't want to sound like pop singers you hear on the radio. You want to keep it genuine, but you know, you want to have that little twist to it.
I've actually had to do a lot of vocal work because this role was originally out of my range by a lot, but since it's become a little bit easier for me.
So now you've got a group that can sing the numbers. What about the most dynamic piece of a show, the dancing?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4.
The choreography is very difficult. I am still a novice dancer, and this is very challenging, and I'm surprised and shocked at how amazing the rest of the cast is.
The dancing's insane. We have lifts, we have spins, we have turns, we have flips, we have cartwheels, and it's crazy.
Dancing and singing. It's still missing something. A story. You've got to act the part.
Walk past him, you sing, someday you'll want me, dear. When that day is here, right? Just don't look back over your shoulder. It's not up to your whole body turning. That's not powerful. Turn the head, come back, pick him up. Film critic Roger Ebert said that the most fun types of characters to play are insane people.
You're talking to yourself. I am not. Don't look on that girl. She thinks I'm talking to myself. Kids ain't got no respect these days. Know it. Dang it, I am talking to myself.
And drunks. Because there are no limits and there are no rules.
A little less conversation, a little more action, please. All this aggravation ain't satisfaction in me. A little more fine, a little less smart. A little less fine, a little more smart. Shut your mouth, open up your heart. Baby, satisfy me. Satisfy me, baby. Well, maybe I'm tired of talking. Grab your coat and let's start walking.
Tired talking, so he sits down. Instead of picking him right back up, just tell him, come on, let's go walking. Come on! Come on. Come over here, pick him up, kick him, bam, in the butt, or in the back, or whatever he is.
Grab your coat and let's start walking.
And like, close his mouth, and then, like, so you're like, around him like this, and then he stands up, and you're still attached to him. So, bam, a little more conversation. Like, it'll be really funny if you like totally make it like that, okay. You know, like Vanilla Ice.
Satisfy me, baby. Rise in this music, take the summer breeze. It's a movie night, I can show you how to use it. Come on, be and put your mind at ease.
So, the beginning of this number, when the lights come up on Sylvia's, the idea is it's already, 3 in the afternoon. Who says, have you ever been in love in a place like this? Is that Natalie?
Haven't you ever fall in love in a place like this?
Natalie.
Ain't that
Right, Henrietta?
Henrietta's gonna go,
My baby let me. I got a new place to dwell.
5, 6, 7, 8. Heartbreak Hotel gets so lonely you just wanna, don't wanna be lonely.
Don't wanna be lonely no more. Heartbreak Hotel gets so lonely, I just wanna die.
Now if, and you have to by that point be in line. Other people who are turned already are going to turn to the front. But so it should be that you don't actually move, you just turn. 5, 6, 7, 8. If your baby leaves you,
And you got a tale to tell. Just take a walk down lonely street. So lonely, so lonely, lonely. So lonely, so lonely, lonely. Heartbreak Hotel gets so lonely, I just wanna.
So we've got the whole package now, right? The dancing, singing, and acting. That's everything until you go to perform it. What's a musical without a set?
The stage crew is the part of the balloon players that pretty much everything that isn't acting or the detailed painting. So we assemble all the flats, we build all the giant wooden monstrosities, and then during the performance we move them on stage and off stage. What we're building for this show, it really depends on what the actual scenes were. Here, things are more run down and rustic, so we're trying to capture that feel with the design, and when paint crew does their painting, that's what they try to capture as well. For any show, obviously, you're going to have backdrops. For this show, we have halos. We also have a very nice sort of fairground silhouette. For the sides of the stage, and sort of as a, not background, but a midground, we also have these houses. Well, we start out with a plan, which is basically to take these sheets of Luan or plywood, about the shape we want, and we cut it out. And then we support them and then connect them to each other with 1x4 or 2x4 and prime it and send it over to paint crew.
And what about the costumes?
Well, we have to figure out what everybody has to be wearing in all the different scenes, and then we have to go and get them either from the costumer or from downstairs in the basement, or this year we had to go to Salvation Army to get some stuff too. Mostly things from the 50s, so a lot of 50s style dresses for the girls, and for the guys, leather jackets and jeans or dress pants with sweaters and jackets. Well, this year they need 3 bridal dresses for one of the scenes, and we had to find one that was sexy, one that was, I guess, ornate, and one that was just weird, so finding those were hard.
Honey, do you know you have a grease stain on it the size of Alaska?
Just keeping them all together and not losing the stuff we rented from the costumer, because costume pieces go everywhere during the show, and we have to return those because otherwise we lose money.
Once you put a few more pieces together, what do you know? Looks like we've got ourselves a musical.
I'm all shook up. I'm all shook up. I'm all shook up.
After months of hard work and preparation, it's finally time to show off.
You are in for a real treat. These kids have been working since Thanksgiving to bring you this rock and roll musical that is like none other, I think. Tremendous amount of talent about to be shown on this stage. We can't wait to get started.
Looks like an angel, talks like an angel, walks like an angel, but I got one. He's the devil in disguise. Oh yes he is, devil in disguise. He filled you with desire to boogie and bebop. Heaven knows once you'll start in hell is where you'll stop.
Sylvia, do you hear that? It's music. It's coming from inside you.
I think I can hear it.
Crush it, kick it. You can never win. That's right. I know, baby, you can lick it. I'll make you give in. 'Cause every minute, every hour, you'll be shaken by the strength and mighty power of love. Go, Daddy. 'Cause every minute, every hour, you'll be shaken by the strength and mighty power of my love. Baby, let me be your loving teddy bear. Put a chain around my neck, lead me anywhere. Oh, let me be your teddy bear.
Sir, let me put this in a language you'll understand. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, snooping round my door. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, snooping round my door. You better wag your tail, 'cause I ain't gonna please you no more.
Four months, 4 shows, GP forever. And now Josh Kahn takes us backstage for a special look at what goes on behind the scenes.
Hi, I'm Josh Kahn, and I play Sheriff Earl. I'm a jailhouse person, and I'm also the dance captain, so I can help people that are struggling with their dance moves.
Oh, Josh! Josh, can you help me? Because I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, it's just you're gonna want to put your toe.
Oh, because we go into the kick part.
Right.
Right, okay, I got you. Thanks.
Okay, here we move to the costumes. Kat, do you want to say anything about the costumes? They're all, how many costumes does it take to put on All Shook Up?
Like 150 or so?
2,000. Did you hear that? There are so many costumes that go into this, and they're all very, very intricate and expensive. Here's one. Look at the beading on this. Handmade. We have to have people on set each night to resequin the jackets because they lose a lot for each performance, and we need to make sure that they're spotless. Here we have all of our different shoes and different accessories. Here's my pair of blue suede shoes, made in Mexico. Very high quality things. Come follow me to the prep room. We treat our actors with the best respect possible. The pit is boiling, so we have to be quiet. So here's the prop room. Here we have all of our brooms. This was when we did Wicked, and the brooms would break every night. Here's some set plans. Don't touch that. And here's all of our props. We use mostly all of them for each show. Kat, are there any specific props that you use?
Okay, ready? We like to use this cash register over here for every show. Look for it. It's there in like every scene. Sometimes we bring this one out. I'm not actually sure what it is, but we use it anyway.
That could be, it's really just like a universal prop. Very expensive, and you'll find one in most Broadway shows. Is that a mouse?
We have a mannequin over here who doesn't have any clothes on, but it's okay.
Yeah, kids used to be afraid of them, but I'm like, don't worry, kids, she's not alive. She's dead. Here we are on stage left, and here's our roving Roust motorcycle.
Roust-a-cycle.
And here we have our bike. They actually ride on stage. So actors before the show have to preset their costumes, like Joey Sipsner here.
Stage left is always exciting because there's a lot of crew people all the time. And then
that's enough, Joey.
A lot of
that's enough, Earl.
So this is where most of the action happens. Quick changes, set changes. This is the fly system that I've been talking about so much. This is very expensive and professional. This makes things come down from the ceiling. This is how we made Peter Pan fly. Here we have more actors presetting costumes. These are the bar tables. This is our jukebox. We would not have a show without. This is where the stage manager is. We're one of them. We have two of them because we're that professional. Yes, we're ready to start the show. That was the 5-minute call. Actors, 5 minutes, please. 5 minutes total show time. Here are our chairs from Jailhouse Rock. Preset, ready to go. Here's our everybody come on, make crack. This is Renee. She works all of the sound and the microphones. Do you have anything to say?
All the members of the cast are doing a great job this year. It sounds great.
This is where the magic happens. You might think that everything happens on stage, but this is like the nucleus of a cell. Now just come with me through the membrane.
I question the word nucleus.
Don't question anything I say. Here, this is where our director sits and our student directors. The show in total costs $6 million to produce, but we save $4 million by not converting it to 3D. Most of our money comes from our black market flower sales. They're imported from Cuba. Fresh. Kat, do you want to buy flour?
I don't know, and if from Cuba, it's the only place I buy flowers from.
Then here you go. Here's our lighting board. We wouldn't have 2,000. We would not have lights without this. I will not touch it because I could possibly ruin the whole show. I'm touching it. Here's a camera. Here's another camera. Wi-Fi. I don't know. Was there anything else I was supposed to say?
I got the box office. Then you can wrap up at that.
Come with me to the box.
Are you opening the doors now?
Oh no. No. This concludes.
Go out there and costume.
This concludes her. They're trying to get him.
So like, action.
Instead of to Africa.
Love the energy, can't understand. Just like in real life.
Alec, is this your interview? I don't think so.
Here we witness Lucas putting 10 Altoids into his mouth at once and then chewing them. And now he's going to drink water. Let's witness.
So like,
How do you feel?
slightly cold.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna make me chunk this.
Oh my God, it's Miss Gross. Miss Gross, say hi.
Now that my mom's married Sylvia.
Good job, everyone, even though it's been yelling. I'm probably going to shorten my lifespan by a couple of years. I asked for them in the beginning. You guys, I'm watching you. You're out to get me and make my lifespan even shorter. So.
We're getting in the middle of rehearsal. In the middle! Why couldn't you?
When I grow up, I wanna be some of my future ambitions after doing this. Since my lifespan is going to be cut, I've decided to start doing things a lot sooner than I thought I would be doing them. So like, I plan on getting my own reality TV show. You know, I'll have to talk to MTV about that. Plan on making some money from that, but it isn't about the money. It isn't about the money. It can't be, or else it'll be a failure. Jersey Shore, look at them. Snooki got pregnant down the drain. If she had been more conscious about her fans, like me, then maybe they could have kept on going. And now it's Snooki and JWoww, and who likes that? That would have been pretty popular if they came to our show. I think they could have been kicked out because of drinking in high school? No, that wouldn't have happened because J-Lo's pregnant. But she still could, you never know. I watched a documentary the other day on bees, but it was in German partially. Like, they didn't have subtitles. Half of it was in German, half of it was in, English. And they didn't have subtitles for the German, so I'm like, how am I supposed to get all of my experience out of this if I can't understand this? This guy won the Nobel Peace Prize because there's like the specific dance that bees do that correlate to where food are. And he won the Nobel Peace Prize for discovering that dance. I don't know why that has to do with peace. I would just say that it's a big scientific discovery. They are dying though because of pesticides. Africanized bee was an experiment that got out of Mexico. It's very violent because the African bee is, but the honey bee makes very pure honey. 50 stings, I believe, or like 150, will kill you. So that's like a problem, and it's spreading, and they haven't reached their full capacity yet. They also will kill anything in their way. Okay, we have to get back. Thanks for your cooperation. Love you all. We'll see you on Reality TV Show 2012.
I'm very ready to dance, actually. As you can see, I wore shorts, and these are my dancing shorts. So, these are for dancing.
Oh my god, this is like The Office when they have like their, what do you call them? When they're like in the little, room?
Like next year when we do Singing in the Rain, and I get to leave for tap dancing because I know how to tap dance, because watch this right now.
The Holy Spirit. Something orange man.
Why are you jealous of Jonathan dancing?
I'm not.
Do it! Right in the crease of his neck!
Oh my god, this is so bad that I have gum in my mouth. I'm doing an interview. Let's just put that right behind the ear. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Okay, well.
No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why.
Dance in many numbers, such as Heartbreak Motel, which is my favorite.
That's not really a reason you would want to.
But you would want to because I'm fantastic, actually, and I'm the understudy for each guy role, so actually you should
Come see the show!
Can you see the gum? I'm just gonna.
Oh my god.
Good thing I washed my ears.
Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happy.
I'll be right there. Get me my coffee.